The US dollar is about to nosedive in a way that we have never seen before. And in October, something big is about to happen, and Russia and China are cracking their fingers right now because the global world order is being restructured right before our eyes. A nail in the US dollar coffin. So what happens in October? I'll get there in a minute with some pretty stunning news that we've been predicting here on this show for at least the last 2 years. I take no joy in this, by the way, but Biden's sheep are about to be slaughtered. The liberals who say that everything is fine in the economy, the people that, watch CNN or MSNBC, not you guys, of course, the preppers who watch my show. You guys have been prepping, and of course, they make fun of you for prepping.
Our world's coming to an end. Help us, Jesus. The country ain't the country I was raised in. No, it's better. It's stronger.
I've been warning you about this for 2 years, that this is coming. And I see it in the comments thread. I read every comment you guys post there. You guys have been taking action. You're already preparing your families. So you and I are going to come out far ahead on this, thank goodness. But let's get back to the big news here. In the next few months, everything changes for the US dollar. That's not me saying this. This is coming from every economist that I trust. And there's only a handful of them that I do. It's coming from the very same people that accurately predicted the tsunami that hit in 2008. Congressman Ron Paul, who ran for president of the United States, no one would listen to him. Ron Paul warned us all that the 2008 collapse was coming. He warned us in 2003. They called him nuts. He was right, of course. But back in 2008, he also gave us another huge warning that no one paid attention to, and it's now coming true. This is Ron Paul in 2008. Watch.
And to me, the more amazing thing right now is not only has the financial system collapsed, which is very, very bad and very dangerous, I believe that what we're moving toward now is the collapse of the dollar. And the collapse of a dollar, because it's the international reserve currency, I think is going to be much worse than what we have already witnessed.
Yeah, Ron Paul warning all of us that a US dollar collapse is inevitable. And now we have breaking news that we just learned about this weekend from Russia and China. We now know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the BRICS nations are officially ending their ties to the United States dollar as a reserve currency. According to multiple sources close to the BRICS planners, it will officially happen in October at their summit meeting, where they will make that declaration. Now, they could do a soft declaration ahead of time, we don't know, but according to sources close to BRICS, they will also announce their new currency at the time. Just let that sink in for a moment, guys. Brazil, Russia, China, India, South Africa, and dozens of other countries which are now joining BRICS will officially end settling transactions in US dollars and instead use a new commodities-backed currency. And according to the news this weekend, BRICS will, quote, sway other countries to ditch the US dollar by uplifting local currencies for trade, as well as developing a new currency system that would rival the US dollar. Experts, of course, say that the US dollar is less attractive now that the US is facing rising inflation, has unrelenting debt on its hands. Russia says that US is unloading its inflation on other countries, holding their dollars. Just look at Japan, which is collapsing.
Вот-вот обрушится доллар. Если доллар обрушится, что произойдет? У них же на бумажке вся экономика. Надо, напечатали доллары. Говорят, если много денег, инфляция. Плевать, инфляция на нас ложится. Сейчас ни доллары, ни евро никому не нужны. И это уже не только в Беларуси и России. Это во многих странах.
And then this weekend, we have yet another country announcing it wants away from the US dollar. The Maldives wants to settle transactions in BRICS currency. So just since 2007, federal debt held by the public has surged from $4.6 trillion to an astonishing $27 trillion. Overall government debt is now surpassed $34 trillion.
You gonna have a Pam? Who did I tell you to wait on him, pay? Keep your eyes open in case something transpires. I'm Dollar Bill. Shut down. Pay no country boy nothing. Nothing.
Okay, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. All right, Yahweh be the true name of our Heavenly Father, whom the word we know is God, Jehovah and Yahweh. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, our King, Lord, and Savior, whom the world even know as Jesus Christ. Ba'ashem, HaKadosh is in the name of the Holy Spirit, the inspiration given to us to edify those that have been given the ears to hear. Double honors to the apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect brethren, faithfully and diligently preaching this word with fear and trembling. Shalom to the believers that subscribe and listen to this truth wholeheartedly through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, Shalom. with the GMS Memphis Camp. All right, coming at you again. All right, we're the brothers from the GMS Memphis Camp.
Okay.
All right, I got with me the brother.
I'm the brother Ana.
All right, and I'm the brother Tazamak, coming at you through the spirit, empower your heart by Shemi Hawashah, Lord willing, with another edifying lunchtime lesson. All right, decided not to go live today, and we're just gonna get into this particular topic, quick and straight to the point, as I've entitled "Big Bad Dollar Bill Don't Pay Them Country Boys Nothing." All right, you seen the clip in the beginning. All right, from that movie, The Players Club. If you ain't never seen it, so pretty much it's just an analogy of America being like Dollar Bill. You know what I'm saying? Laden itself with thick clay. You know, borrowing money and not paying it back. All right, and what happened in the end? His establishment got blew the fuck up.
Yeah, it got blown up.
So this essentially is the tale of Babylon the Great, aka America, and Esau Edom's pretty much what is called the Lady of Kingdoms, Esau Edom's pinnacle of kingdoms, demise, coming to destruction, because it has, as you saw also in the beginning, $34 trillion debt deficit. All right, and that's not going to be paid. That's going to have to be paid back in blood. All right, bloodshed is what it's going to come down to, and slavery. All right, slavery ultimately is the cost that the wicked is going to have to pay. Right, but nevertheless, we're going to get the first precept and kick it off. Lord, will you be edified?
Can I start at 5?
You can start where you want, bro. Yep, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, this Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and it is his death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people.
And then he is talking about Esau Edom, the wicked. All right. And when it comes to dealing in the earth, he deals unjustly. He deals unrighteously. That's why the scriptures say, let favor be shown unto the wicked. And the favor that was shown unto him is the dominion over the earth. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked.
Okay.
And what he's done is taken the resources and abused them. All right. And he's pretty much created a false money system.
Yep.
All right. That at this point, he used to get unjust gains, and it's coming back to bite him, because, as the scriptures say, he that plowed the iniquity, you want to grab it real quick, reap the same. You know, we're gonna get it so I don't butcher it. Pretty much, you know, you reap what you sow is what it's saying, and all Esau Edom has sowed in the earth is wickedness, unjust balances, unjust weights, especially when it comes to the money system. You got it, bro.
Yeah, this Job 4 and 8. Even as I have seen, they that plot iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
Right. And they've done this, like it says, to heap these nations unto themselves, because whenever you have nations borrowing money from you, those nations become servants unto you, right? And you can get that in the law, right? The borrower becomes servant unto the lender, you know. And what they do is they they abuse that, and they create this money system where people that they have in debt to them, they go out and take that money and create a debt for themselves, you know, because they, like, the whole money system when you deal with the Federal Reserve was all a scheme to deceive everybody else that uses the money so they can keep the resources to themselves.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
It's yeah, what you call it?
Ponzi.
And you can look that up too, because I know Jake don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? But get that precept first, and then we get that word Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, this Proverbs chapter 22 verse 7. The rich ruler over the poor, And the borrower is servant to the lender.
And the borrower is servant to the lender. So in the same time, you know, you've borrowed from these nations when you didn't have to. You know, you've made deals with these nations, all right, and you didn't have to, but it was just so you can get an advantage over the people. Which Esau Edom, he has no intent of upholding his vows and paying back his debts, man. You know, it's just like a Debo. You know what I'm saying? You let Debo borrow your bike, you come back to get it. You know what bike? I ain't know you wanted it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's time for Debo to get knocked the fuck out, and you see the BRICS, all right, are coming to the forefront, declaring that they're going to ditch the U.S. dollar this coming October at the BRICS summit, you know, which is going to be a trickle-down effect and prophecy, which, like it says in the same book that we're opening up with, Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, the vision is yet for an appointed time, but in the end it shall speak. And the overall vision of Yahweh Shem Yahweh's judgment is for America to be destroyed, and the money system failing, leading to what? The MOTB, the Charagma, all right, the MCHIP, the MCHIP imp, Revelation 13 and 16, all right, which is going to be the new global digital currency.
And that's what they want.
That's
they
what
want
they want.
everything go cashless and everything to go digital. And the Ponzi scheme ain't nothing like a pyramid scheme. Somebody got to get, you know, fucked.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Somebody got to be on top, and somebody got to, you know. Yep. That's it. Yep. That's a good picture too.
Then it said Ponzi scheme, a fraudulent scheme that involves paying existing investors in a non-existent enterprise with the funds collected from new investors.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's pretty much what the Federal Reserve is. You know, it's make-believe money, monopoly money. It's not real.
Yeah.
And these nations are starting to see they're getting hip to the Ponzi scheme that America's been running for so long. So, just like in Revelation, it says, they shall hate the whore. You're seeing that prophecy at work as we speak, you know. Yep.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was always taught too by my parents, don't never trust money you can't see.
You can't see.
You can't see.
Yep.
So the digital, you know, if it ain't tangible, don't really trust it.
Yeah.
But now, coming to truth, of course, I trust the money with Yahweh Shah money.
Yep.
But until in this society, don't trust it, you know.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go back to Habakkuk.
Yep.
This is
what you said it was Psalms what?
Psalms 37.
Yep, I got you.
I believe.
Yeah, you can finish that Habakkuk. I'm gonna load it up.
37:21. So this back in Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna read 6. Should not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunted proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that laded himself with thick clay.
Now, woe mean what?
All right. So this is the book of Habakkuk 2 and 6 in the NLT. But soon the captors would taunt them, they will mock them, saying, what sorrow awaits you thieves? Now you will get what you deserve. You have become rich by extortion. But how much longer can this go on?
Yep. And it can go on, you know, because there's no foundation in unrighteous mammon, right? That's why in the scriptures the Lord warns us that we can't serve God and mammon. And at the same time, we have to be good stewards of unrighteous mammon, meaning we can't deal how Esau deals with his money, right? Because the spirit that he pushes will cause you to be in that same spirit. And this money is so wicked, it's got spirits on it. You know, they actually put spells and different witchcraft and sorcery into the making of the money. When you go into the When you go into the different symbols and markings and
webs on
webs, owls, spiders, shit.
Jake can look
you know,
at the dollar.
Yeah, you know, you can take a close look at it, and it's got all type of hidden coded messages within the printing of the money.
Yeah.
But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right, all of those hidden things are being revealed and coming to the light, you know?
All
right.
So this is Clay, a bot yacht. It said heavy dip. And pretty much
heavy debt.
Yeah.
Heavy debt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And that's the point, you know. That's what that thick clay is, heavy debt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was that, Psalms 37 you said?
And 21.
No, that ain't it.
That ain't it?
Was it 137?
Yeah, it's Psalms 37, 21. You Psalms 37.
And now men see not bright light.
Well, yeah.
And now men see not bright light.
Huh.
Salakia. I'm in Job.
You in Job?
I'm in Job. I'm tripping. I'm like, what's going on? Salak. I got it, bro.
God.
Sleeping with that sword, man. All right. So yeah, this is Psalms 37 and 21. And it reads, the wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth, you know?
Yeah.
So this is the type of man that you're dealing with. He has absolute, like I said, he has no intention on paying back his debt, you know? He's like Debo, you know? What debt?
Dollar bill.
Yeah. Pay the country boys nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can get the, we can get that Ecclesiasticus 18. Yeah. And we'll end on James, because I see now I need to clear some space. But that's cool, because it's going to be a quick lesson anyway. Just getting straight to the point.
Okay. This Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, 18 and 22. Let nothing hinder thee to pay thy vow in due time. And defer not until death to be justified.
Yeah. And see, that's the type of standard the Lord holds us to. Because see, really, when you go to somebody and borrow something, you pretty much telling them, hey, I'm gonna pay you back. That's what borrow means. All right. But matter of fact, look up the word borrow real quick. Borrow pretty much, look it up in the etymology. It's pretty much you coming to somebody asking them to give you some on good faith. All right, which is when you doing something for somebody and you get their word that they're going to return that investment. You really like pretty much when you give somebody something, you made an investment, and when they take it, they're pretty much at a vow with you to pay it back.
So this is the word borrow in the online etymology dictionary. It said to lend, be surety for to pledge a security.
To pledge.
Yep.
So that's what a vow is. A vow is a pledge. You see?
Yeah, it said pledge security to become bail for guarantee, to protect guarantee.
Yeah. So you guaranteeing, you guarantee if you let somebody borrow something that they're gonna give it back to you. Because you ain't just gonna give somebody something. You're not gonna let somebody borrow something. Now, if you're giving somebody something, it's different.
Then you don't gotta pay me.
You don't gotta pay me back. But if I'm letting you borrow something, I'm expected to get that back, and I'm expected to get it back at a good time. At a due time. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I owe, Jake got that saying the word, as long as I owe you, you'll never be broke.
I just hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Jake, you ready to get his ass whooped, man, behind, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What you gonna do? You gonna whoop my ass if I don't give it to you? You ready to fight now? So now you're gonna fight. And that's what it's coming down to. These nations are ready to fight and go to war with America about the debt that they owe.
Then it say in Old English to take or obtain something on pledge, to return it, or security given.
Yep.
Yep. And I got precept on that.
Oh, let me get mine first, Baba Kushah.
Go ahead.
Right, because it said in Sirach 18 and 22, it said in due time, right? And I want to get this right behind it, then you got yours, bro. This is Sirach 10 and 4. It says, and I'm gonna jump down to 8. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. It says, jumping down to verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's exactly how the kingdom, or the queendom of America, all right, was established on unjust, unrighteous dealing and riches gotten by deceit, rape, robbery, and murder. You got it, bro.
This is Proverbs 22 and 26 in the NLT. Don't agree to guarantee another person death or put up security for someone else. If you can't pay it, even your bed will be snatched from under you.
Woo!
Yep, that's it.
Yep. And that's what's about to happen to Esau Edom. You know, a bed is a place of comfort. So things about to get really uncomfortable for America in the coming months when the BRICS make this declaration to ditch the dollar. All right, we can get James.
Yep, this is James 5:1. Go to now, you rich man, weep and howl for your miseries that should come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the worst of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days.
That's it. And that's what you see. That prophecy is going to directly come into effect against America real soon, you know, because you're going to have all of this financial and economic war going on lead to America's destruction, which is going to be by thermonuclear missiles, all right? Fire from the chariots, all right, is going to be the end all be all of Babylon the Great, aka America, right?
God.
So that was something quick through the Spirit, Lord. Will you were edified again? We're going to give all praises on and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash, Kwam Yasharala, Ababa Ball, Rise Israel, destroy confusion, Shalom.
Shalom.